Alright, welcome back everybody to the next Duel Mode Series hero. We got Eruina today. We're going to see what we can do with her, see if she can go better than she did in round 1, because she went 1 and 6 in round 1 here. So she is the first dungeon hero, so we're going to be facing all of the second heroes for everybody. But please, please, please do not forget like and subscribe. You guys have been absolutely killing the likes and subscribes from these videos, as well as watching a shit ton of these videos and watch time, so I super appreciate that. We're definitely slowly but surely getting closer and closer to being monetized, so that's obviously the goal. Obviously feel free if you are here on YouTube, which you probably are if you're watching this, then be sure to check the link down in the description so you could be here on Twitch on live with me here. We could be talking, be chatting it up, watching the fights live here. But yeah, I super appreciate all the love from this entire series. It's been super fun. It's so fun to find an old game that you want to come back to, and that you kind of find a new thing to do with it, and you're like re-addicted. Like, obviously I know I'm not playing any of this, I'm just, commentating what the AI is doing in this dual mode series, but it's been super fun to watch. Like, I'm actually looking forward to, streaming it and watching what unfolds here. But like I said, we are in round 2 here, so be sure to go check out all of my round 1 and what has happened so far in round 2, the entire dual mode series thus far, and then we got rounds 3 and 4 left, and then just a last video to kind of put everything together in perspective of everybody's win-loss ratio, as well as everybody's town's win-loss ratio put together. It's definitely going to be a very, very sad moment when this series ends, for sure. But if you are here, which you will be here in 2025, I'm currently streaming this here in October of 24, so you're a little late, a little behind, but I got a bunch of videos coming out before this one. The rest of the rounds before this and all of the fights before this one. But there is a new Heroes of Might and Magic game coming out some point in 2025. From what I have heard, and what the devs have said, it's supposed to be in the first half of the year. So we will see, but I'm definitely super excited for that. I'm definitely trying to get this series done so I don't have to, not that I don't want to come back to this game, because Heroes 5 is my favorite of the series for sure, like by super far, but definitely will be playing the new Heroes of Might and Magic game so we can get some new Heroes content for everybody, and that will be super dope. But it's definitely looking like Eruina is going to be taking the L here, but hey, we've seen crazy things happen, crazy comebacks, so I'm not saying anything just yet. But she was only 1 and 6 in round 1, so we're obviously going to be hoping for her to get some more. Or are we? Maybe you hate Dungeon and don't want her to do well, which is fair. Personally, I have always liked Dungeon. They're just unfortunately not good. That's mostly due to creature growth, for sure. They have the worst creature growth in the entire game. And that's actually true. So it's difficult to do well with them. And not because their creatures are bad. I actually really like their creatures. Like, Blood Maidens are super cool. I actually like Minotaurs. I really like the Grim Raiders and the Hydras for sure. Like, they're some of my favorites. And the Black Dragons are good. but even though I like all those creatures and a lot of those creatures are good, that creature growth just really fucks them over. And honestly, I think a huge issue is that they don't really, the town doesn't really offer them anything. They don't have anything super different. So like Necropolis obviously has necromancy, raising the dead after the fights, and you know, a lot of things like that. Dungeon doesn't really have much in regards to like town benefits. And that's the thing too, like they have such low creature growth and they're like, okay, you know, if you can like sacrifice to gain creature growth, but that's so inconsistent. Like, and even if you get a couple, it's still like at best you are going to reach the normal amount that everybody is getting, but that is weeks later in time, and that's also with probably only like one creature, depending on obviously all of these neutral creatures or you know whoever you're picking up to sacrifice. But man, it's a struggle just to get them to work, and that really sucks because again, I actually really like Dungeon. I like a lot of their creatures, um, but yeah, it's just they just struggle to do well against other armies overall. Because Shadow Witches, as we have talked about in many videos, are the worst tier 6 in the game, and I will 100% stand by that, but Eruina takes a loss for first fight of this evening. And honestly, everybody loves the freaking assassins and stalkers and shit, but honestly, they're so overrated to me. They're only good in the beginning, when you can do this stupid little strat of putting them invisible. And honestly, at the same time, back when I was playing, like original day one, that shit wasn't even a thing. Like that unit did not exist until Tribes of the East, um, which was years later. But even so, yes, it's a very good strat, especially early game. But after that, I mean, the unit still sucks. Like, let's be real. It's good for that one single strat at the very beginning, and then nothing. But we'll see what Eruina can do against Deleb here. So far, it's going to be a struggle. These next couple of attacks are going to be what changes it, but it looks like they're just going after the imps, which I don't agree with, because those devils and pit fiends are going to just fuck them up, and then she goes after the horned demons, which takes them down to 9, which is huge, but okay, I like it. Kills them, alright. I feel like you could have cast anything. I feel like you probably would have killed a devil or a pit fiend, which is way better than a few imps, and this ballista is gonna just shred them. Here comes some leap. 8. Retaliation. Surprised that killed 9. Alright, who the devil's gonna fuck up? Yeah, 49 to nothing. Yep. It was close there for a minute. I think Eruina, like, this is what I'm saying, some of these heroes, what I was saying in the last video was some of these heroes are just not built for the dual mode series. Like, some of them definitely are, and you can tell, but like Eruina, 2 Grim Raiders, which again, I really like Grim Raiders, they're good units, but you have 3 Shadow Witches. 3 of your 7 units are the worst tier 6 in the game. Like, I'll take 3 of anybody else from dungeon. Truthfully. Like, I would even take 3 Stalkers or something. Mostly just because, like, they're not that great, but the poison can be a benefit. Like, there's other factors to them. But yeah, 3 Shadow Witches are not gonna win you any fights. That's the biggest thing. I'm surprised not one of them's dead. I mean, they're getting relatively close, I'm not gonna lie, but they're not gonna win. They just don't do enough damage, and their quote-unquote utility as far as being able to cast. All of those casts are pretty shit. Probably kill the devil. Ballista finishes it off. But honestly, Deleb is kind of strong. Mostly just because that Ballista is insane. But gotta be able to beat him. Oh, so far, Eruina is sticking to her very massively negative win-loss ratio. Does look like her units are spread out different this fight, so we'll see what she can do this time. It is interesting to see sometimes where the AI places them, because every single fight I don't do anything. I clip both of those to have it auto place. Sometimes it moves, sometimes it doesn't. 99% of the time it doesn't even move. However they had them set up when we come in is, you know, how they go into battle. And aside from that, I mean, you're seeing me do nothing. So it's interesting to see why they choose to place their units differently sometimes. But yeah, I mean, against specifically this Eruina team, I'm going after the Blood Maidens hard. Because I know the Grim Raiders will come up to me, and they'll do well, but they'll die. And then all that's left is Shadow Witches, which are not a big deal. But yeah, those Blood Maidens will definitely cause you trouble if you don't attack them, because being able to come up and hit somebody and have no retaliation is massive. Ooh, okay. Big hit there. Ooh, okay. This one's getting close. Only 1 to 9. Okay. 8. Okay, didn't kill him. Ooh, didn't kill him. Who you got? Okay, luck. Only 1. Probably dead. Okay. It's gonna be close. Those 20 unicorns are still sitting back there. Ooh, 16 though? That's fucking big. Half the hunters. Alright, Phantom Force unicorn. That's pretty big. Okay. I mean, minimum, hey, it wasted his turn doing that. Oof. Okay. Damn. Eruina might at least reach her 1 win that she did in the first round. We'll see. It's real close here. Dead. And then there was unicorns. 2 to all 10. Okay, then they get to go. Can't reach yet. So they're gonna take some damage here for a moment. What do you got? Fireball. Big fireball. 5 and takes out some ammo. Okay, vulnerability. How many? Only 2. No retaliation, of course. Goes after the Shadow Witches instead. Interesting. Oof. 5. 2. Doesn't kill any. Probably dead here. Gonna be close. Another 2. What do you got? Fireball for 22, but it's not enough. Okay, no retaliation. What do you got? It's not gonna do much. And then you just gotta shoot him. Alright. Eruina with her first win in round 2. Now can she get another one and be better than she was in round 1? That is the question here. Against Raven. Let's see. I don't think so. I think, honestly, against Raven, it's gonna come down to the ghosts. Hit them for a lot. Hit them for a lot. Yeah, those ghosts are dead and those leeches are dead now for the most part. Missed. Big hit though. Only took 3. And 2 bone dragons. 5. And it's gonna be close actually. That hit for the ghosts in the beginning was massive. But some of this is definitely gonna come down to the vampires healing themselves, of course. So we'll see when or if they get targeted. Miss them. Slow on the leeches. Plus the leeches can, you know, do some resurrecting as well. Alright. Big damage there. What has Raven got? Okay. Don't agree with the sorrow. Okay, 10 blood maidens, that's big. Alright. Poltergeist. I mean, worth some damage to possibly miss. Let's see what they got. Ooh, big damage. Alright, lots of casts on the Blood Sisters. 8 vamps. And then 9. Still working on those skeletons, they are. What do you got? Miss the ghosts. Miss the ghosts. Retal for 2. That's why ghosts are so fucking good. S tier champ right there. Big damage. That's honestly what always does so well for Raven is her casts like that. Like her army is pretty decent, but dude, those fucking ice circles or whatever the fuck they're called, ice explosions or whatever, fucking just rips teams. Alright, finally hit some ghosts, but only for 5. Yeah. Honestly, I like the attack on the Blood Sisters because they're going to be causing way more issues than the rest of those Grim Raiders left. Okay, haste on them. What do you got? Okay, more suffering. Alright. 2. And a miss. Some damage. Another 1. Can these vamps get some lives back? Yep, just a couple. Alright, what do you got? Nice. Boom, massive damage from Raven again. honestly, some of this is going to come down to can the vamps heal and what these blood sisters do. And honestly, can these ghosts get missed? They do. That's fucking huge. That's huge right there. And that's why ghosts are S tier. Just that. Specifically that right there. High value unit going after the ghosts missed their turn. Alright. And more suffering on this fucking blood sister. Now if Raven can just cast that again, those shadow witches are dead. Or get 2 more bone dragons. Maybe she doesn't have enough mana. Okay, took a couple out, but probably dead. Yep, ghosts are sitting over there, trying to do their job. The vamps probably... Ooh, I thought that was going to be way worse. That bad luck. Okay, 1 more leech left. Not good. But vamps can still be gaining some lives back. Lost 1 and gained it right back, so the Shadow Witch lost 1 just to lose it. And all of this shit is literally, yep, how much? 10, 11. Okay. Now, what's Raven got cooking? Jesus. That's what, at minimum 3, maybe 4 casts of suffering on the Blood Sister there. Alright, 2 Bone Dragons gone. Only one. See, if I was at Leech, I would have cast something. If it had the mana. I know it has cast a few times there, so it might not. But honestly, then, well, maybe they couldn't shoot actually, because the Blood Maiden was so close. And did the ghost get hit? Another miss. That's massive again. This is tight, man. I'm telling you. This is why it's even close, is because those ghosts have been missed so many times. That's literally it. Like, that has made... It always makes the world of difference for Necropolis. Is how often, if at all, can you miss the ghosts? Okay. Not dead. Oh, it is dead. Yeah, but it's literally just these blood sisters, and they're slowly going down, but so is Necropolis. It really, again, just depends on... Oh my god, yeah, that's all Raven's gonna do, is just keep having them be bothered. But, yeah, it's truthfully just depending on these ghosts, and if they're being, missed or not. Yeah, okay, Bone Dragon's gone. Raven's gonna come back here in just a few turns. Okay, Miss Ghost probably dead. Alright. Leeches for 9. Lose 2. Vamps are not doing amazing. Okay. I circle for a lot. Okay, vamps still aren't dead. Okay, neither are the blood sisters though. Probably dead vamps, yep. Okay, what you got, Raven? 3 and 2, what are you doing? Alright, casting more. Raise the dead on these fucking dragons. Because why not? Alright, they finally hit the ghost, but oh, no retaliation. Probably dead bone dragons. Okay, leeches, probably 3. And then Raven can just shoot her. Damn. Very close fight. Honestly, the ghost misses, why they are S tier, and then all the resurrecting of the bone dragons there for Raven was what did it. And those ice circles for sure. But alrighty, for Yora, I am going to run to the restroom real quick while we get this one going. Have fun for a moment. am actually gonna go run and grab some water too, so I will be right back. Alright, now I am officially back. I pretty much missed this whole fight, it looks like. Oh, let's see. So, yeah, I don't know. I haven't been able to look well enough to see who is kind of winning. It looks pretty close. It does look pretty close. Alright, my bad everybody. I definitely have not been present this fight. Really had to use the restroom and then I've been thirsty. I need some water. Ate some dinner, so catch up on my fluids. Oh, 62, all those shadow witches back in the back. I don't know. Eruina might be able to get her second win and have more wins than she did in round 1 already with 2. It's still relatively close, but this is definitely the worst of the 3 mages, and still a lot of units back there in the bottom left corner. So it's not looking good for Yora here to win. That Rakasha has been just literally standing there this entire fight. Oh, okay. Some resurrection. That might be the difference there. And I would have killed the Rakasha, honestly. Rakasha. Probably dead. Okay. Big moves there. Okay. Really trying to kill those mages, but honestly, they're not even that good. Don't get me wrong, mages are great, but that specific mage is not. The other mage is way better than that one. But that's all that's left. But here comes Yora, and then we'll have to see what she does. Probably resurrecting somebody. 13. So can they kill 13 mages before Yora comes back? So far it is looking that way. That should Bro, you're joking, right? This is why the AI bothers me sometimes. Like, you just can already end the fight, and they're just like, no, it's better to cast something. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Alright, well, Yora gets her second win, which is one more than she had in round one there. So we'll see, or I'm sorry, Eruina. She beat Yora. Alright, second unit. So, against Helmer. This one is going to be difficult. Definitely difficult. Yeah, endurance and deflect a missile as a full team cast start is massive for anybody. But those rune priests are definitely going to smash those shadow witches and blood maidens pretty easily. And the Grim Raiders definitely aren't going to be able to do much damage to everybody else in enough time. Like I said, massive. Yeah, man, dude, endurance and deflect missile for a full team cast, both of them to start, is fucking insane. Like, that's so hard to go and deal with. Dang. Then you're gonna walk right back into the fire. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I honestly didn't really have any faith to beat Helmer. He's just... His army isn't too amazing, but those double full team casts are just insane. Makes his whole entire army just so difficult to kill. And that's hard enough because those magma dragons are like the most defensive unit in the entire game. Oh, okay. Big damage there. Yep, that's what I was waiting on. Casts like that. Alright. Big Thane hits coming in. Then they're probably going to be dead when they return. Close to it. Yep. Fireball. Big numbers. Another fireball. Big numbers. Which the numbers aren't like insane, but when it's a tier 6 and you're killing 10 of them at a time, it's pretty big. Ooh, harpoon pull to the firewall. Sexy kill from the spear wielders, the sexiest kill we will ever see from them because they're terrible. Okay, not even one though. Alright. One, one Shadow Witch against everybody. Alright, well, the best Eruina can do is 3 and 4 now, so we will see if she can do just that. So the second hero, Haggish. A lot of this depends on if Haggish's Cyclops goes and kills all of his own people, and the fact that he is the centaur guy and one of his two centaurs are dead already. So that's pretty massive. And then if this Cyclops, which he attacked that way, and he just fucked up his chieftains. So Eruina might win this one. Probably 3. Damn. I mean, I am surprised that it killed all of them, honestly. Especially considering he's the centaur hero, too. That's a little bit crazy, actually. Oh, nice. Yeah, but no, Eruina should definitely win this. Pretty much just those, yeah, just the fact that the Cyclops has killed like 20 chieftains already, and then, also that there's still 80 Blood Sisters back here, plus all the Shadow Witches that they will have to eventually come and reach. Not that Shadow Witches are good by any means, but still. Hmm, okay. Yeah, this is why the AI in this one is difficult with the Cyclops. With the club. Like he will smash entire armies, but including his. That's the issue. Dead chieftain. And then 3 Cyclops versus the world. Probably 2 here. Definitely 2 after this attack. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, no, should be dead here in the next 3 turns. For sure. Well, Eruina goes 3 and 4 in round 2, much better than 1 and 6 in round 1. But please don't forget, like, subscribe, let me know down in the comments who you guys got winning it all. And we will see you guys in the next one.